Ever heard a ghost story so chilling it changed the course of history? Well, pull up a chair, because this one involves a desperate king, a forbidden witch, and a voice from beyond the grave. This is the tale of King Saul, the first ever king of Israel. Picture this. A massive, terrifying Philistine army is camped just across the valley. They're sharpening their swords, ready for war, and Saul? He's not just nervous, he's paralyzed with fear. His heart is pounding in his chest, and he's desperate for a sign, any sign that he's going to make it out of this alive. So he does what any king in his position would do. He tries to talk to God, he prays, he begs for a dream, he sends for his prophets, but all he gets is silence. Crickets. Why? Well, Saul had a bit of a rebellious streak. He disobeyed God one too many times, and now in his most desperate hour, the divine line was dead. Panic sets in. When God won't answer, who do you turn to? For Saul, the answer was unthinkable. He decided to break one of his own laws, a law directly from God, which forbade any form of witchcraft or necromancy. He tells his servants, "Find me a woman who is a medium, that I may go to her and inquire of her." Under the cover of darkness, Saul disguises himself. He sheds his royal robes, puts on common clothes, and travels with 2 trusted men to a small village called Endor. There they find her, the Witch of Endor. She's terrified when they ask her to summon a spirit, knowing the king had outlawed people like her. But Saul swears an oath, promising no harm will come to her. Reluctantly, she asks, "Whom shall I bring up for you?" Saul's voice is heavy. "Bring up Samuel, the great prophet Samuel, his former mentor, now long dead." The witch begins her ritual. The room grows cold. Shadows dance on the walls. And then something happens that even she didn't expect. An old man wrapped in a robe begins to rise from the earth. The witch shrieks in terror, realizing she's not dealing with some minor spirit. This is the real Samuel, and she knows the man who sent for him can only be King Saul himself. Saul, face to the ground, asks, "What do you see?" She describes the ghostly figure, and Saul knows it's him. He bows, trembling, and asks the spirit of Samuel what he should do. But Samuel's ghost offers no comfort. The voice from the grave is cold and angry. "Why have you disturbed me?" it rasps. Samuel then delivers a prophecy that seals Saul's fate. He tells him that God has torn the kingdom from his hands and given it to his rival David. And then comes the final blow. "Tomorrow," the Spirit says, "you and your sons will be with me. The Lord will deliver the army of Israel into the hands of the Philistines." Saul collapses. The words hit him like a physical blow. The last glimmer of hope is extinguished. He's not just going to lose the battle. He and his sons are going to die. His fate is sealed. There's no escape from this judgment. And the very next day, the prophecy comes true. On the battlefield of Mount Gilboa, the Israelite army is slaughtered. Saul's sons are killed one by one, and Saul, wounded and defeated, takes his own sword and falls upon it, ending his tragic reign. A king who started with so much promise, brought to ruin by his own choices, ending his story with a desperate, forbidden conversation with the dead.